In the hallowed dominion of ancient wealth, a shimmering tapestry of refined manners, impeccable decorum, and exquisite aesthetics intertwines itself into illustrious luminaries' lives. Their existence, akin to an enigmatic symphony conducted by the Greek God Midas himself, resonates in perfect harmony with extravagance, enchanting the ordinary man like the siren's song to sailors lost at sea. But what are these august styles? These codes of conduct and comportments that separate their lives from those of the regular folk? Join us as we embark upon a voyage into the lives of titans such as Silvio Berlusconi, Gianni Agnelli, the Shah of Iran and Aristotle Onassis, taking a glimpse into the eternal waltz of opulence, forever departed from the realm of the mundane. Be forewarned, dear audience, for this is an odyssey you will not want to forsake. It remains no clandestine affair that occupiers of ancient wealth tread a path much differing from us mere mortals. Their traditions, customs, and mannerisms constitute the warp and weft that set them apart from those who bask in the fleeting glow of new money. To illustrate this divergence, consider the quintessential example of recent beneficiaries of wealth. It is almost assured that they would incline towards flamboyant acquisitions, perhaps a gleaming Ferrari, a beacon of ostentation. Compare this with the wise preferences of the old money elite, who gravitate toward a more prudent path. Within the echelons of elite luxury, a select few brands emerge, unfurling a tapestry that shuns the working man and reverberates with an aura untouched by the masses. Instead, they are entwined in the elegant masterpieces of maestros such as the venerable Loro Piana, an Italian designer renowned for their opulent woolen creations. Quality and artistry are the trademarks of an old money label, detectable by the most discerning connoisseurs from afar. One can also count the classical American artisan, Ralph Lauren, and the venerable British heritage entity Barber as the preferred style of the privileged few. The Shah of Iran, a sovereign whose leadership spanned 4 illustrious decades, presided not only over a realm of immense splendor, but also over a staggering treasury of fashion and ornaments. A dynasty steeped in the sparkle of precious gems, his consort, the elegant Empress Farah Pahlavi, shone as a luminary among fashionistas, her contemporaries turning their gaze toward her for guidance as the epitome of old money vogue. Indeed, the hallmark of those endorsing old money extends beyond the realm of sartorial elegance. It is a mosaic composed of subtlety, a symphony of unspoken refinement, far from the ostentatious displays often seen in the ranks of the nouveau riche. Contrast this with the notable discretion of figures like Aristotle Onassis, the Greek shipping magnate who claimed the widow of John F. Kennedy, Jacqueline, as his bride. He embodied the model of the old money ethos, a world where wealth whispered in hallowed chambers rather than blared from the public stage. Behold a man, sculpted by the teaching and ancestral legacies of his opulent lineage, who crossed the contours of existence in the farthest reaches of obscurity, an endeavor pursued with unwavering determination. From this rarefied echelon, a privacy preference emerges. These luminaries, encircled with the jewels of generational wealth, cast long shadows that draw the jealous eyes of malicious forces. The specter of unsolicited scrutiny, harassment, thievery, and even the dire idea of abduction looms menacingly. Thus, to dwell in the shadows of anonymity is to shield themselves from the typhoon of peril. Yet the shade of seclusion extends further. They cloak their financial interests in the velvet veil of discretion, impervious to the prying gaze of those who may seek to exploit their fiscal vulnerabilities. Consider, too, the undeniable truths that grace the world of the affluent. The commonality of public judgment lingers in the background. By skirting the limelight, they sidestep the unforgiving glare of scrutiny, allowing their familial heritage to thrive unburdened by the hardship of public life. This deliberate path to obscurity is also a testament to their allegiance to independence. The liberty to tread the path of their choosing beckons, allowing them to sculpt their existence according to their desires, minus the cacophony of detractors. Finally, within the hallowed halls of old money, a profound respect for education reigns supreme. What finer means exist to safeguard the family's fortune than by cultivating the minds of their offspring to the loftiest heights of knowledge? This commitment unfurls its splendor through an ardent embrace of literature, a profound appreciation for the arts, and an exquisite palate accustomed to the melodies of classical music. Such cultural refinement stands as a testament to their enduring legacy, one of the most ever-present hallmarks of those who proudly claim the mantle of old money is their pilgrimage to hallowed seats of learning and erudition. From the tenderest of years, descendants of these opulent lineages tread the sacred corridors of the world's most illustrious institutions, each institution a fabled chapter in their story. In the realm of old money, education transcends mere scholarship. It transforms into a ritualistic passage, a grooming of the soul and psyche, a sculpting of character akin to a master artisan crafting a priceless sculpture. These sanctuaries not only transfer knowledge but also inscribe a way of life within their charges, a rarefied ethos coveted by the privileged echelons of society. Take, for instance, the esteemed institutions of Harrow and Eton in the United Kingdom, where luminaries of royalty and titans of industry have graced their respected halls. These bastions of education stand as bona fide crucibles, forging scholars and future leaders who are fated to wield the scepter of power on the world stage. Venture across the Atlantic and the Lawrenceville School in New Jersey emerges. Its roll call adorned with dignitaries like billionaire magnate Malcolm Forbes and former Disney impresario Michael Eisner. Choate Rosemary Hall in Connecticut is equally renowned, an academic construction forever intertwined with the illustrious Kennedy dynasty. Yet the sagas of these elites do not culminate with secondary education alone. Whether they reside in these lands or not, old money families often dispatch their offspring to far-flung bastions of academia, be it the storied halls of Oxford or Cambridge in the United Kingdom, or the acclaimed Ivy League institutions such as Harvard and Yale in the United States. Enrollment in these prestigious universities serves as the crucible where ancient family bonds and meticulously nurtured social connections, cultivated over generations, are cast into an enduring blend, a chan through which the gates to privilege swing open once more, welcoming the latest scions of old money into their hallowed embrace. Furthermore, it stands as a fixed essential, especially for old money clans hailing from non-English-speaking realms, exemplified by illustrious figures like the Shah of Iran or the Middle Eastern potentates of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. The mastery of multiple languages is in vogue among the elite, an emblem of their cosmopolitan refinement and an ideal guiding their future forays onto the global stage where linguistic prowess levels the playing field. Figures like the Shah and the indomitable Silvio Berlusconi, a colossus of Italian politics for nearly 2 decades, etch their names upon the annals of history through close alliances with Western powers. Berlusconi, in particular, was a staunch advocate of Israel and waged a tireless campaign to secure their integration into the European Union, a testament to his transnational statesmanship. Then there is Gianni Agnelli, the patriarch of the Italian automotive empire Fiat, whose influence transcended corporate boardrooms to intertwine with the political fabric of Italy seamlessly. The Agnelli dynasty possessed an intricate web of connections that coherently intersected with the Italian government. Their economic prowess guaranteed them a voice in shaping national economic policies, a hallmark trait of old money's unshakable influence. These dynastic figures were not content to exert their sway within their homeland's borders. Still, they reveled in the company of politicians, both native and foreign, cementing alliances that smoothed the course of their global business endeavors. Agnelli, a maestro of industry, was renowned for his prowess in navigating the labyrinthine corridors of political discourse, engaging in dialogue with the government on labor and industry regulations matters. His influence also radiated far beyond the Italian peninsula, cutting across borders to masterfully orchestrate international business and diplomacy, ensuring Fiat's effortless presence in foreign domains. This old money luminary, symbolic of his ilk, also adorned his legacy with the jewels of philanthropy and cultural patronage. When one carries the mantle of old money, a solemn expectation to contribute to the betterment of society invariably accompanies the privilege, and Gianni Agnelli rose to the occasion. While old money families are often synonymous with boundless wealth, They are equally celebrated for their conservative fiscal philosophies. Some are hailed as idols of frugality, with icons like Warren Buffett among America's wealthiest. Choosing to dwell in the same modest home since 1958, the Rockefeller family too embraced a similarly unassuming lifestyle. Diversification is a tune that resonates throughout old money circles, a doctrine adhered to with unwavering dedication. Aristotle Onassis, a perfect embodiment of financial prudence, meticulously spread his riches across a diverse portfolio, spanning industries from shipping to oil and real estate. Such strategic acumen safeguarded his wealth, insulating it from the whims of volatile markets, a blueprint often replicated by old money families. Long-term investments, a testament to patience's triumph over market volatility, was a philosophy cherished by Onassis and many of his old money peers. Prudence led them to shun high-risk ventures in favor of asset-preserving avenues. Shrewd tax planning is an undercurrent, an art form honed to perfection. In pursuit of fiscal optimization, Aristotle Onassis surrounded himself with the most adept tax advisors, structuring his transactions and investments to minimize tax liabilities. The adage, "It takes money to make money," epitomizes this calculated approach, for the expenses incurred in tax counsel pale compared to the sums preserved through such astute financial maneuvering, a practice etched into the old money tradition. Embarking on our journey through old money, we've uncovered the rich tapestry of style, etiquette, and enduring traditions that have shaped these dynasties for generations. Steeped in time-honored customs, their commitment to elegance and decorum has cemented their social status and safeguarded their legacies. Their timeless fashion and philanthropic pursuits provide a window into a realm where refinement and financial stewardship gracefully coexist. As we stand at this crossroads, I pose the question to our esteemed audience: how can we balance the enduring virtues of old money with the evolving demands of our modern society? It is a question that beckons reflection. For the delicate balance of tradition and innovation lies the key to shaping a future that reveres the timeless while embracing the dynamic spirit of change.